Hey guys and gals, welcome back to another Pit Stop SNG video. Hi, I'm Vinny and I'll be your host. Today is going to be another entry video to another group build, and that group build is the box stock group build. And I know it has another name, but I just don't remember what it is. It is hosted by Link and Shaggy. So I'm looking forward to getting started on that. So we're going to do an unboxing on that today. But before we get to that, I have a few other things I want to talk about. First of all, we're grouping up on September 15th is the official start date for my new group build hosted with Al over at Battleborn Hobbies. It's called Nasty Nova Group Build 2025. Any Nova that you want to build, just go ahead and build it however you want to build it, whatever parts you want to use, blah, 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 blah. Next thing I want to mention is I've had a lull on shop cards. If you want a shop card, if you want to swap a shop card with me, or just want a shop card, let me know. I'll put the email address down here at the bottom so you know where to send your request, and I'll send you one out. Now, the Burgers and Beer group build is this close. I mean, really this close to being completed. And you'll see that, you'll see a final. You'll see a final in the next video I post on that. That's the only reason why I'm doing this entry, and also I have another one group build that needs to get done before the end of October, and that's on the 1000 group build. And the other, I know I have another one, I just don't know what it is. Anyhow, I have been working and doing my videos pretty much from this room, and this is actually the third bedroom of my house. I never realized how small it really is until you start adding stuff, right? So, you guys know that I do green screen, because that's green screen behind me. I'm able to put whatever kind of picture I want to put up there, I can. But I was using a portable green screen, and which involved a pole with a tripod, adjustable legs on the bottom, and a T-bar. And then once you screw that down in the middle, you drape the green screen or blue screen over that T-bar, and you hold it down with a couple of clamps. Well, every time I needed to do something, either behind me where my models are, or behind me over there where my paint booth is, I have to twist this green screen around so I have access to it. Besides the fact, when I don't pay attention, I trip over the stupid legs. So, I made a decision. And yesterday, my friend Dave and I did some stuff around the house, including adding a pull-down green screen. And let me show you what that looks like. That's mounted to my ceiling. And we had to find a joist that we put the hooks into, because constantly pulling it down and everything, I'd rip the ceiling. I'd rip the sheetrock. So after a couple of hours of measuring and everything, we found the joist that we need to use. Now you got to remember something. This green screen is 79 inches, okay, which is just over 64, whatever. This room is only 9 feet across, okay? Plus I have 18 inches on this side where my workbench is. I have 18 inches in front of me, which is where my computer stuff is. And then on that side of the room, I have a 24-inch table that comes out from that wall. So really, I only have just over 6.5 feet that I could mount this thing up on the ceiling and get it between everything that it needs to go in between. Anyhow, let me show you what that looks like up on the ceiling. Hope this comes into focus. I think the camera's kind of screwed up right now, but anyhow, here we go. you can see one of the blades. Let's see if I can back this up a little bit. Of the ceiling fan that we had to make sure that we cleared. And then we had to, let's see if I can do this. We had to clear that table on that side, plus the table that's on this side. Anyhow, so that was fun. It took us about a couple of hours because the stud finder was not working right. It kept giving us the wrong direction. If you saw it, there was a couple of holes on this side here where it said the beam was, but it wasn't. So we finally got it. It works really good. It goes almost all the way down to the floor from the ceiling, so I don't have to worry about not showing stuff that I don't want to show when I'm doing my videos. Anyhow, this is my Sunday morning video, by the way. Let me have a slug of my coffee. Alright, one more thing. In my Camaro group build, I had 22 people that participated. I'm hoping to see the same amount in the Nasty Nova group build. There will be a giveaway at the end. I don't know. I think this time I might do a best of. So I might have one of my friends come over and do a voting on models that they think is the best. So, with all that being said, and that was a lot, my mouth is dry. Let's get down to the bench and let's show you what I'm going to do for this group build. And we'll do a fast unboxing. It doesn't have very many parts, only 92 part count. We'll be back in a minute. Bye. Okay, boys and girls, we are down at the bench, and this is the kit I chose to do for the box stock group build. It's a 1965 Chevy 2 or Nova. It's a gasser, and I just love this color right here. It's like a burnt orange, and I think I have the exact color I'm going to do this car with. Well, actually, it's one of these two. This one's called dark burnt orange metallic. And if I turn it there, it's a little bit darker than this, but if I do it over white, it might come out to that color. Or I have this one here is called Sierra Gold Metallic, which might be a closer fit. But anyhow, let's take a walk around the box and see what's going on there. I'm going to build it box stock, so everything you see here is the way I'm going to do it. Now, we have choice of colors and stuff like that, but we cannot use any aftermarket parts, so this car will be just right because it has a lot of detail, as I can see right here. Oops. This is another cool picture of the build. I like this. And there's over 100 parts, full color decals, and detailed instructions. Now this is something I've never seen. Not the skill level, but the ages 15 and up. I've not seen that. That's the first time I've seen that. So let's open this up and see what we got. Now I had a problem with the last Mobius kit. That's why I have not posted anything on that comment that I was building. And I do have a video on the problem I was having. I just not have posted it yet. But anyhow, let me take a sip of my coffee here. Okay, you can see it's a brand new kit, has not been opened. What I do like about the Mobius is that they go ahead and give you the holes, like the door handles. I noticed that on the other build that I was doing. This looks pretty good. Yeah, I like these little cars built up as gassers. I think that looks pretty cool. Anyhow, I'm not going to open these bags up, but what looks like in here, rear differential, steering wheel, seats, looks like headers right here, shock absorbers, disc rotors and calipers, fan pulley assembly, traction, wheelie bars. Here's the traction bars here. Alright. Oh, here's the front axle. Oh, cool. This is going to be totally different. Alright. Alright, what do we got here? All the chrome stuff. Just one set of wheels, and that's it right there. So I think we need to back this out. Oh, that's out all the way. Alright. Grill and headlight. What else we got? It looks like the bug catcher. Some chrome engine parts here. Chrome valve. Oh, I like the valve covers. Those are nice. You guys can see those valve covers. Those are pretty cool. Alright. And here we got transmission. And it looks like the engine block halves. And there's a normal exhaust system, exhaust manifold, normal exhaust manifolds here. Well, a white alternator. That's different. They give you two. Huh. I guess there's two ways you can build this engine, because here's another pulley assembly. Oil pan with the oil filter hookup right there. Alright. Next. Interior floorboard, engine hood, radiator, fan shroud, firewall, dashboard. I don't know what that is. Holding it too close to the camera. Alright. I do like their instruction booklets. Everything is in color. Let me see if I can open this up real quick. And I noticed when I was building the Comet that if you follow the instructions step by step, everything works out pretty good, except for the problem I was having with that. Anyhow, here's the, every kit that I had built always starts off with the engine. Get this box out of the way too, so we get this lower. And it's giving you, I guess, points where you have to mount stuff right there. I'm not reading anything yet. And I believe it just gets a roll bar. Yes, gets a roll bar. Window glass, and this window glass goes on the outside, not like the other cars where it goes from the inside. Right. Here's the front chassis, front axle. This is cool. I like the gasser version. Alternate views. They give you a side view and then a semi-side view. Huh. Okay. And here's my rear suspension. Down here, and then of course, just put this stuff in and slap the body onto the chassis and you're done. Yeah. Wish it was that easy, but I really do like this color. This is what it looks like partially assembled. And I like the headers come out to the side. That's cool. Roll cage. Everything's body color except for some tan interior. So that's how I'll do it. Oh, it looks like it's got... I didn't look at the decal. In fact, I didn't even see the decals. Where are the decals? Oh, there they are. Yeah, I don't want to open them up. There's one that says gas attack, and one that says hot Nova, or yeah, hot, just hot. So anyhow, Alright, well, it'll be a little bit before I actually start working on this vehicle. That's pretty cool. They be real skinny tires to the front, just like a Gasser would have. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, well, I'm looking forward to doing this Mobius kit. And we'll see how it turns out. Just over 100 parts. Actually, see, this is not all going to fit in here. Alright, put it that way. Alright, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. And as always, your questions, comments, input, subs, shares, and likes are always welcome. For now, that's all. Pit Stop Scale Model Garage out for now. Toodles!